But I am sailor, and sailors don't listen to long, boring stories. We don't believe.
What? What are you talking about? Sailors listen to long stories.
They have to be good.
Can I interest you in the longest seafaring tale? It's called One Piece.
Oh.
No, I am still catching up. What are you talking about? Make sense, dumb Englishman!
Of these two prevaricator... God damn it, I hate this man.
I can't...
Prevaricators?
Prevaricators? Yeah, sorry, I don't know either.
Yeah,
Prevaricators.
Us.
Prevaricators.
We are
Of these two prevaricated... Fuck it.
Provocators.
Hello, everybody. This is KVTV on the Sun, and welcome back to another episode.
Happy New Year.
Happy. Oh, it's the day after New Year. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. You'll probably hear in like March or something.
God damn it. No, this case will be finished before March, I assure you. This case isn't that long.
But when will it be up on YouTube?
Oh, it probably would be March then, yeah.
Happy New Year in March.
That's my birthday month. Yes.
Happy birthday.
You're making me forget what I wanted to say. We're starting the new year with a new case. We're finally starting episode 3. Fun fact, this also does not have an investigation. This is entirely just trial.
I'm okay with the way this is formatted so far, gotta be honest.
Yeah.
Better story-wise.
Why isn't this working? That's because I'm clicking on the wrong thing. Here we go. We're gonna start the
That would
runaway
do it,
road.
yes.
Don't mind me.
Would you like to go to recess first?
So first we're gonna hear Mr. Wilson talk about the story, of course. I forgot what the runaway room is based on. I don't know which story it is because I don't read all the
my
Sherlock
records
Holmes
of
stuff.
the late last century, I am faced by the events of a certain bitter winter. A murder in a carriage as it sped through dense London fog in the dead of night. Though the victim and the perpetrator were the only ones inside, there were multiple witnesses to the crime itself. However, none could have imagined at the time that such a seemingly obvious case as this would end in such a horrendous manner. My friend, Mr. Herlock Sholmes, once said of the incident,
I believe that perhaps that case was indeed
the prelude, the beginning of a long concerto that impressive Japanese student and I were to play together.
I need to go back and look at the original Japanese of this thing because they actually did have English text come up in the Japanese version. Just read.
I love how Sholmes in Wilson's stories
Is this really
sounds way more dignified than Sholmes as we see him in the game.
railway station or not? I've never
Oh,
seen
this
such an
cutscene in
enormous
HD, I love
building
it.
before.
My children in HD.
My God, it's like one of those Japanese animes.
This country is incredible.
Every single time I see Naruhodo in that outfit, I'm just wondering why Raido Kusunoa is there.
The people need to know. They got Coco! Hang on!
I want some cocoa.
I feel like
Not just anyone's
I'm
Coco.
dreaming.
Brian's cocoa.
Brian's Coco.
Capital of Great Britain.
Brian's got the market cornered.
So, where to?
Oh, hello.
Climb aboard. I'll take you wherever you want to go.
In that case, the Supreme Court in Whitehall, if you wouldn't mind.
My pleasure. I suppose you're visiting students from abroad, eh?
Yes.
What gave you that idea, I
So-
wonder?
Well then, I hope you enjoy your
It has
stay.
nothing to do with the fact that they look very obviously Japanese, not at all.
And welcome to the centre of the world, Great Britain's mighty capital, London.
Oh.
Is that the Eiffel Tower over there? Hang on, what's going on?
No, I think that's the... You know what? You're gonna find out later in this case. This
Are we in
office-
Castlevania?
Yes. The 18th of February, 9:21 a.m., British Supreme Court, Lord Chief Justice's office. Also, wouldn't it
I'm here to fight Dracula.
Wouldn't it be funny if I posted this exactly on the 18th of February or somewhere in February?
Yeah, but it's
Then
the
I'd be-
wrong year.
Doesn't matter!
Whoever sits there, I hope they sound like Dracula.
What an incredible place.
It's so imposing. It's almost suffocating.
This place is breathtaking. It looks like a fortress.
There are some stone buildings like this in Japan now, of course. But they've only been built in a few short decades since we opened our borders to the rest of the world. An authentic example like this has quite a different impact, wouldn't you agree? A far cry from the wood and paper most of our buildings are constructed from.
It's certainly unfamiliar.
Yeah, Dracula's teleporting castle would do that to someone.
But I think there's more to the differences than just construction materials. We're literally inside a clock! What is
Joke's
this
on
place
you.
again?
This is gonna teleport to Japan.
Oh, it's a time machine. Great.
But in the future it does. Not right now. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it would be a time machine, wouldn't it?
Don't worry about it.
You had to think about it for a moment there.
This is the Lord Chief Justice Office, Naruhodo-san.
Say that 3 times fast.
This is the Lord Chief Justice Office, Naruhodo-san. This is the Lord Chief Justice Office, Naruhodo-san. This is the Lord Chief Justice Office, Naruhodo-san.
You almost
You
had
slipped
it.
at the end there. You slipped at the end there.
I tried my best, now you shut up.
Oh, okay.
In the Supreme Court of Great Britain.
The Lord Chief Justice.
We had instructions to report here at this time if circumstances were different. We were supposed to let the Lord Chief Justice know that we had arrived from Japan.
But Kazuma can't.
No. So instead, we are here in a different capacity. As envoys to report the news of Kazuma-sama's death.
Yes.
And having delivered his or her message, an envoy's duty is done.
So, we'd have to return to Japan.
If we want to remain here in Great Britain,
I have to take Kazuma's place as the law student selected for the study tour.
yes, which we need the reciprocal qualifications as a lawyer.
Glad you're summing this up for all those at home watching this on YouTube. Thank you, Susato.
Which is what I've been studying for.
Here in Great Britain is a Lord Chief Justice who appoints lawyers. So that's the second reason why we're here, to have you officially recognized as a lawyer. It's the only way you'll be able to remain here in London.
I hope I'm up to scratch. I don't know, you had like a month. This is you, Lewis.
Good morning. Sorry to keep you waiting. It is I, Dracula.
Oh. Oh.
I trust you aren't too exhausted after your long voyage from Japan.
This is a voice. This is a voice.
It seems I'm 1 hour, 12 minutes, and 47 seconds late. Oh, wait, 8. My apologies.
No, don't mention it. We're never happier than we're standing around with nothing much to do.
That's what I thought you'd say. How fortunate. So, introductions. I am the Lord of Darkness, Dracula. Welcome to my clock tower.
Oh.
I am Middle Strongheart. That is my daylight name.
I feel like a little mouse under an elephant's foot.
As you should, my young ward.
Mr. Naruhodo, don't be a mouse.
Oh, it's an honor to meet you, Lord Chief Justice Strongheart. Your title is way too long. I'm Ryunosuke Naruhodo, from the Empire of Japan.
Your name is way too long.
Wow. Your name is just Wind.
Well, Mr. Naruhodo. Welcome to London! Welcome to Castlevania! The capital of our glorious British Empire!
Yes. Thank you.
I can't believe Castlevania is the actual capital of British.
He's gonna T-pose us to death.
What did I tell you? Whoever's gonna sit there, they're gonna sound like Dracula.
Lord Strongheart, may I show you this?
To accept this item, issue a receipt, examine it thoroughly, and make a formal statement of my findings. Would require something in the region of 24 seconds of my time, just as this dialogue did.
Sorry?
Does the item warrant 24 seconds of my time, Mr. Naruhodo?
Let's leave it for now.
Did this explanation warrant 24 seconds of our time?
Alright, let's talk.
I hope you're enjoying the dulcet tones of Dracula.
This is so much.
So, what are your impressions of our capital so far? How do you like London?
Oh, help?
No help for you, young man!
Stop reading my mind! I've been so nervous ever since I got here that I can't remember a single thing about the city.
I mean, Dracula can read minds, technically.
Ah, you too have heard of Brian's cocoa. It is delicious. He has cornered the market, have you heard?
I definitely agree. It's simply splendid, isn't it, Mr. Naruhodo?
Absolutely.
We're talking about the city of London, right? Not Brian's cocoa. I haven't had the chance to try it yet myself.
Oh, then it simply is smashing. Let me take you there for lunch today. It'll be glorious.
Fantastic.
And a wonderful view of some of London's streets from the carriage on the way here from the station. We also saw an ad for Brian's cocoa, as you mentioned already. Everything is so impressive and grand. I must say, I'm almost lost for words.
I'm glad to hear you like it. The city boasts tramways, piped waters, and gas. Gas! Even cables supplying electricity.
It's the craze. Gas.
It's all the rave. Gas. We spearhead every revolutionary new technology in the world. Every visitor to London is astounded.
Yes, astounded is the word.
Thanks for saving me there, Susato-san.
No, I'm just saying what comes to my mind. Naruhodo, you're next. You need to say what comes to your mind about this wonderful city as well.
Oh,
And it can't just be static noise.
This is a very nice clock.
I'm going to need you to try a little harder.
Well, excluding Mr. Naruhodo, everyone seems so jolly and full of vigor.
Yes. There's much excitement about the upcoming great exhibition we will be hosting here in London.
Great exhibition?
Yes, did I stutter? Cultural and technological achievements from around the globe are to be exhibited here in our great city. It will be the greatest spectacle of its kind in history, and will make Paris's World Fair look like a toy shop.
Joke's on you, I've never heard of this one.
Gosh, I can hardly imagine how magnificent it's going to be.
I mean, what he's referring to did actually happen in real life. It's just not called the Great Exhibition. I think it was called something else.
Yeah, but, like, historically, I usually hear more about the Paris World's Fair compared to the London one.
That's true.
Let him dream.
Ah, got him. Great Britain's capital city is nothing but magnificent. London is the center of the modern world.
Even if you do say so yourself.
Well, this is literally the first place you've been to. I'm sure if you talk to more than, like, I don't know, 2 people?
They live here. They're kind of biased. That's
And?
like going to Disneyland and talking to Walt Disney, what's the best place on Earth? And he says here. And you're like, oh, right, you built it.
Well, you came here for some reason, didn't you?
To do lawyer things?
No, because it's the happiest place in the world. Weren't you paying attention?
Oh my god.
The sun will never set on our great empire. Perhaps it is fate that in these progressive times, we welcome visitors from the land of the rising sun.
I'm just gonna say right now, the year is actually the year Walt Disney was born for this game. Therefore, there's a baby out there that's just like, I'm gonna show that guy someday.
Lord
Making
Chief
enemies
Justice.
all across the globe, as is the great British way.
Oh my god, this is so much. I mean, you're not even wrong.
I said what I said.
I think you were expecting a student of law for this study tour, weren't you?
Absolutely. Mr. Kazuma Sogi, if my memory serves.
That's right.
The British government has already been telegraphed a full report on the situation. I understand the young man lost his life aboard the steamship bound for our shores.
That's amazing. The news reached him before we even arrived.
My country naturally extends its deepest condolences to yours.
Oh, thank you.
And you honored his appointment specifically to inform me of the news?
Yes. We are here in the capacity of envoys from Japan to report the sad news in person.
They tell me you Japanese are people of protocol and courtesy, and I see that it's true. And it is with some regret that I must inform you that the death of the young lawyer means this study tour arrangement can no longer proceed.
If you would just hear us out, Lord Strongheart.
Well, alright, I am hearing you out now. What do you have to say, madam?
It's about the study tour. Mr. Naruhodo here would like to make a proposal.
No pressure.
Would he now? Well, Mr. Naruhodo.
This is it then. The moment of truth.
He's given up on his true love of Sogi and he wants to marry you instead.
No?
I am very charismatic. I understand completely.
Naruhodo, I'm going to kill you after this.
You know what I just realized?
No, I didn't say that!
You know what I just realized?
What?
This is Red White's voice.
Yes, it is.
You gave him red white! Oh no!
It just occurred to, like, it's slightly different because I'm leaning into the British because Dracula, but it's Red White.
Oh,
Who's Red
why?
White?
If Red
he
White
was-
was actually posh, I'm concerned.
He
This guy's
was the,
green, though. He's got no red or white on him.
Red
he
White
was the
is
bad guy in the second case of the first Ace Attorney.
Oh,
He
okay.
killed Mia.
He had a secretariat.
Oh, that motherfucker.
Secretariat! Ah, the thing
I like
is,
that the clue that gave it away was he had a secretariat, not anything.
The thing is, Lord Strongheart.
Speak up, boy! I can't hear you down there!
I was wondering if perhaps you would consider allowing the study tour to go ahead.
Don't misunderstand me. Britain would ideally like to see the tour go ahead. But without a lawyer from your country, there's nothing to be done.
Well, in that case, what if there was someone else? Another lawyer from Japan, I mean.
My boy, you are wasting my time. It has been 82 seconds, I believe. You're gonna need to actually be clear with me. Is there something I don't know? Only a single lawyer was invited to Great Britain from your country. And that was Mr. Asogi. At least that is what I've been led to understand.
Well, the thing is, this really isn't going well at all. I just can't seem to find the right words to say to this man.
That is not a good mark of a lawyer, my boy.
Mr. Naruhodo!
I could ruin things here if I'm not careful. What am I going to say? If there is someone else here from Japan who could be described as a lawyer, it's...
Bruce Goodman.
That's not a choice.
Dang it.
What should I pick? We know the answer, but do we want to be funny?
It's Susato. It's clearly Susato.
Gotcha.
I did teach you after all.
It can probably only be, yes, Miss Susato.
An unusual introduction. But I presume you mean this charming lady besides you. You're a lawyer, are you?
That look she's giving me. After all the days of hard work she put in to help me study.
No
I
getting
can't let her
another
down
Susato
now.
take that later.
Oh, no.
I think that's quite enough joking, don't you, Lord Strongheart? My real answer is, it's
That's
me.
the look of someone's
do it.
bones are gonna get broken. Is that so?
I mean, I don't actually have any qualifications as such, but
No qualifications, you say? And yet you still claim to be a lawyer.
I have acted as a lawyer in court before. Only once, as it happens. And I had Cosmo to help me. And I was the accused. But glossing over the details.
Yeah, you don't want to bring that up on your job interview, Naruhodo.
Yeah, I've been spending every spare moment on the journey here to Great Britain studying. I've learned all about British law and court proceedings while I was on board the SS Brea.
The voyage from Japan is some 50 days, I believe. Not what you might call a full education. To become a qualified lawyer here in Britain, not only do you need a university degree in law, you must also complete several years of training.
How did Asogi get this?
You got a
He's
university
a-
degree in law and completed
Well-
several years in training. Were you not paying attention?
He's a prodigy student, also an honors student, and he's been studying even before university. I think he decided he wanted to be a defense attorney, actually.
Okay.
He's been
But
at it
didn't
for
they
a
also
long time.
say your Japanese qualifications don't mean jack crap in Britain?
Don't worry about it. I realize it's far too short a period of time, but I can't just go back to Japan. Kazuma, Mr. Asogi's journey had only just begun. Coming here on this study tour was all he thought about. I have to carry on and do everything he planned to do. I know it must sound like I have an overly inflated opinion of myself, but I would do anything to prove that I have what it takes. Any test you care to set me. Ooh, those are dangerous words. Just one chance. That's all I'm asking for. Please.
31 seconds.
Sorry?
Your opening statement there, Mr. Naruhodo. It was 31 seconds long. Not too brief, not too protracted. A perfectly judged appeal, I would say. Which is a skill that would stand you in good stead as a lawyer.
Oh, thanks.
So, you're willing to put those words to trial, are you? Well, I'm all for entertainment.
Huh? Entertainment, excuse me?
Let me ask you one thing first, sir.
Yes?
You say you intend to do everything Mr. Asogi planned to do. Are you firmly set on that path?
Well, yes. That's my intention.
I see.
Am I imagining things? Or did his expression just alter a fraction there all of a sudden?
Very well. You have your wish. I'll give you a chance. A test to become a specially certified lawyer. Whether you pass or fail is entirely down to you.
Really? Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna like this, but... So, what form will the test take exactly?
Tell me, Mr. Naruhodo, what do you consider the role of a lawyer to be?
Well, defending people, of course.
Well said. So, let's have you defend someone.
Huh?
Your timing is perfect, in fact. There's an app trial about to begin later today. No advocate has been appointed for the defense as yet, so this will be welcome news.
Today?
Right away.
I'm sorry, did you have other accommodations I should have known about? Do you have an appointment somewhere?
Not necessarily.
Well, there you go. Today it is. If you manage to secure a verdict of not guilty, you'll have passed my test. What could be simpler?
How did I get myself into these situations? You just said you'd do anything. That's how.
Yo, at least this time you're not the accused.
Yeah.
Baby steps.
Well, we don't know that for sure yet, Mr. Naruhodo. Well, could I ask, what sort of trial is it, Lord Strongheart?
Yes, good question. I remember.
Sir.
It's a murder trial.
Oh, what
any other kinds?
What a wonderful test.
A murder?
An extremely simple case, I understand.
Murder's not
You really-
simple.
You really can't lose.
That's easy to say.
But I should mention, just in case. If the defendant is found guilty, he will of course be sentenced to capital punishment.
Capital punishment? He'll be put to death?
Here in Great Britain, murderers are sent to the gallows without exception. Presumably you read that much in your short sea-based introduction to British law.
We can't possibly agree to such tests. Will you be toying with a man's life?
I am the Lord Chief Justice, and I've decided it's acceptable.
But you can't do that, can you? You did just say
Just said he's the
Justice,
Lord
yeah.
Chief. Yeah.
There's no need to overcomplicate this. All you have to do is ensure that you don't lose.
So the defendant may live or die, depending on how well I perform in court? If I lose, that's a lot of pressure. He'll be hanged. This is quite a test.
Mr. Naruhodo, you've come to me claiming to be a lawyer. If you want me to take you seriously, you need to prove you're willing to do a lawyer's job. And you say you intend to see through the will of your compatriot, Mr. Asogi. I would like to understand just how far you're willing to go in order to make that happen.
He's testing my resolve.
What's the matter? You've fallen silent. I'm sorry, but time is pressing. The trial begins shortly. I need an answer from you now. What's it to be?
What do I say? Do I agree to this absurd test?
Oh man, do we keep playing the game or do we not keep playing the game?
I mean, it technically...
What do we do? I guess we'll just pack up and go to Japan. Easy, right?
I mean, at this point in the game, it doesn't matter what you pick. We're still gonna do the trial, so... But if you want me to do it the easy way... Alright then. If I have to give you a decision now, my answer is... I can't do it. I can't get the words out.
15 seconds. Your decision-making needs work if you want to be a lawyer. That was too slow. So, it's as I suspected, is it?
Sorry?
You have noble intentions, but lack the resolve to see them through.
That's the second game.
I was gonna say, that's the second game.
The test is cancelled. Thank you for stopping by. Go and acquire your ticket for passage back to the east tomorrow. This conversation is over.
Yes, Lord Strongheart. Thank you for offering me a chance.
Naruhodo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Sato, but what could I do?
Well, you could have said yes. It's alright. I understand.
You do?
It's not an easy decision to choose whether to defend a man in these circumstances. But resolve has absolutely nothing to do with it.
Ooh.
What are you trying to say, madam?
I'm saying that that's the second game. We're still on the first.
I think.
Oh, you do make a good point, madam.
I think what Mrs. Sato means is that no matter how badly I like to be recognized as a lawyer and stay here in Great Britain, to risk another man's life by treating his one and only chance at a trial so trivially would be utterly unforgivable. And I feel exactly the same way. I'm sure the defendant won't see this trial as a test, as some kind of experiment. A lawyer may fight for his client in court day after day, but for each one of those clients, the particular day they stand in the dock may be the only chance they have to fight to prove their innocence. No, I was wrong. I'm not qualified to do that job yet. I'm sorry for wasting your precious time, Lord Chief Justice. Those were nice words, actually.
Wait, Mr. Naruhodo.
Oh, was there something else?
It's approximately 20 minutes by carriage to the Old Bailey from here. If you leave immediately, you should still be there in time.
But I just said that...
I heard what you said, but I was quite serious in what I told you. The defendant in this case has literally no one to advocate for him.
What?
At this point, he can't hope to find someone to represent him. The trial will begin without a defense. And if that happens, there's only one possible outcome. He will receive the most severe sentence the judge can pass down.
But that's awful.
But that is the truth.
It doesn't have to be like this.
Please don't expect an answer to every question.
That's fair.
The cold hard truth of the matter is that there's only one person now with a chance to save this man from a very miserable end. And that is you.
I'm really his only hope? Oh boy.
So, what do you say now, madam?
Me? What do you mean, Lord Strongheart?
You said it wasn't an easy decision to choose whether to defend a man in these circumstances. And I agree. But in my estimation, it is purely and simply a matter of resolve.
Oh.
Our time is up here. I have a meeting to attend. I must leave in 2 minutes and 16 seconds. So, venture into our great city and enjoy yourselves.
Yeah, with the murder trial over our heads. Mm-hmm.
Don't think about it.
He's gone.
The Old Bailey.
Dracula, out!
We're going to do this, Mrs. Naruhodo. We must leave at once.
I don't think I can examine things now, so we're gonna have to move. Yeah, she's probably gonna interrupt me. I vaguely remember when I tried to examine stuff at this point, she wouldn't let me. So we're gonna continue. And when we
You can't
see
just
our...
touch the Lord Chief Justice's office? Come on, man. That's
could-
rude.
We could before we talked to him, but that I didn't do that, so... But we'll come back to it again another time, so there'll be another opportunity. Also, I think we
I
will...
want wall chicken now.
I think
It's
we'll
true,
stop...
he is hiding lots of wall chicken in his office.
Oh my... What? Wall chicken?
Castlevania!
Oh, right. Understood. I think I'll stop when we meet the defendant. Also, here, where are we? Oh, 18th of February, 9:45 a.m., the Old Bailey.
We're here now.
Defendant's
we're here now.
antechamber.
Oh yeah, Charlie, how's it going? Oh, you know, pretty good there, Mark.
One is Mark and the other's Bob.
The other one's Charlie.
Okay, Mark and Charlie, got it.
Oh, thank goodness we're in time. There's still 15 minutes until the trial begins.
I never knew a horse-drawn carriage could go so fast. I thought my teeth were gonna rattle loose.
Did you hear what I said to the driver when he climbed aboard? Get us to your destination in 5 minutes, driver, and there's a guinea in it for you.
Do we have a guinea?
It's one of my favorite lines in the Hurrickstrom stories, and it worked quite perfectly.
Great, but did we have a guinea? I'm not sure why you're so pleased. I thought we were going to die. And we had to pay gold for the privilege.
And isn't that exciting?
No!
At least we arrived here before the trial started. This is the Adventures game, after all. We did have quite the adventure.
Yes, I suppose there's that.
Anyway, I don't understand it. The court clerk said the defendant should be here, but there's no sign of him at all.
So this is the Old Bailey. Even this room for defendants to wait in is grand.
I guess you could say it's pretty grand.
Are you alright, Mr. Naruhodo? Was that gentleman over there reading your thoughts again?
Yes, I'm feeling tense, that's all. This place gives me the same sense of foreboding that I remember from the Supreme Court in Japan. An oppressive air, almost as if the building itself is going to crush whoever is about to be sentenced. It feels like only yesterday that I was the one about to be crushed.
And the day after that, and the day after that.
Yes, whoever the man you're to defend is, I imagine he's feeling very alone at this moment.
That is also you, Lewis. This is the
Good morning
Irish.
to you, madam. Sir.
This is the Irish guy.
What are you doing? Follow me here. Things are desperate, are they?
Have fun. Sorry.
I have no idea where we're going with this, but it's gonna happen. We're just gonna feel it out with this guy. We're just gonna feel it out. All right?
I like Joey
Gonna-
Wheeler or something.
I'm gonna go for that, like, circus performer, just like, it's like, ah, yes! There we go. That's the one. That's where I need to be. Would you look at those expressionless faces? From the East, I use.
We're from Japan. Yes.
Ah, Japan, is it? Right, say no more. So, how much do you need?
You know what? That's a good stopping point. I was waiting for the music to start.
No, I wanted to ask, how much do you need?
Don't worry about it. We'll tell you in the next video, sir.
200,000.
We'd like a guinea.
We like several guineas.
I'd like a guinea here, guinea there, guinea everywhere.
So we'll see you all later.
Guinea.